Hello Stampin' friends. I am doing a quick video today, although I always tell you it's going to be a quick video and that never seems to happen. But we're going to make this card today, and that is using the Planted Paradise stamp set. Here, let's see if I can get it all in range for you. And that was from the January-April 2024 mini catalog. This is not a stamp set that I would have normally bought. In fact, I didn't buy it. It was either I wanted or something. But the reason is because it does not have dies with it, and I hate fancy or fussy cutting. So anyways, let me just kind of open this up for you and show you how big those stamps are, because you can't tell very well from the front of the stamp set. These are the type that have the, two uses. The one side, and I know you can't probably see it very well, has the design on it, and then you flip it over and it'll have the shadow side, kind of. So that's what's pretty neat about these. If you're wondering too why I have a dot on here, I always lose this thing on my desk, so I finally stuck a label on there. This is extra stuff that I've cut out that I keep in with my stamps. So anyways, so that's the difference with this. So one side you'll be stamping that, flip the stamp over and you'd be stamping that. Okay, the other stamp set that I used today is the old Made for You. I was going to use this especially for you. Of course, you can use any sentiment you liked. I also used the old Softly Sophisticated embossing folder to do the background here. I like to have a little bit of embossing, and I don't know how well you can see that, but we're going to move on. The other thing I used was the 2024 to 2026 6x6 ink colors. Let me kind of just show you these real quick. I believe that this is the Shy Shamrock and the back side on that. Then this is the Petunia Pop, the back side on those. The Peach Pie, backside on those. And I think then this must be the Summer Splash, and the backside on that. And then the one that we're using today is the Pretty in Pink. So just wanted to get those for you. Okay, let's get going. I used Pecan Pie for my card base. And of course that was 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then my piece of white cardstock that I embossed with that Simply Sophisticated was 4 by 5 1/4. So let's go ahead and put that on real quick. As you know, I like to use liquid glue when I am doing anything that's been embossed, just because I think it gets in the nooks and crannies a little bit better than just using my regular mono adhesive. And also too, like I said, I've got wiggle room if I don't like how I've got it set up right away. So let me move this back up so you guys can see it a little bit. Just giving it a good push. Okay, the next thing I did was take my Designer Series paper, and I believe this was cut at 3 by 1 1/4. So you can get 6 pieces easily then out of your 6x6, out of one sheet of the 6x6 paper. So we're going to go ahead and put those down. Let me get my glue back out again. Once again, since I'm gluing onto a embossed thing, I like to use glue instead of my mono adhesive. Should have let this kind of stick a little bit better for a while. I didn't do a very good job. Okay, and then this I'm just going to place wherever I want. I'm going to kind of do them off to the side like I did for this other one, and kind of move it to wherever it is that I want it. I'm off a little bit, that'll bug me. And there we go. Okay, you don't need to watch me do that. Glue those on. I've got one, I told you I was kind of prepared this time. I've got one where I've already glued all 3 of those down. And let me show you, I stamped the vase or whatever pot in Pecan Pie. And then I stamped the various leaves that I was going to use. Here they are in Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz. I believe that might be Soft Suede. Then Pretty in Pink, and of course the same with those two. And this is how I did them. I stuck them on my mini glue dot thing with that up so that it makes it easy for me to build my bundle here, or my pot. And so really then all I have to do is decide where I want to stick things. So I can pull them off with the mini glue dot and start building my pot however I like it. And that's how I do that. So let me put these to the side. I have to admit, I did not fussy cut any of this. I have a very old scan and cut that my husband bought for me at a garage sale. So it cut all of these for me except for the pink. It did not like the little pink ones. So I'm sure the newer ones do a better job than that. But I have this one already done. Of course, none of them are going to look exactly the same because you're going to play with it a little bit and put them however you like it. And so this one's all ready to go. I went ahead and put dimensionals on the back of it. So we just have to plop this down anywhere you'd like it. You don't have to be fancy. And then I have my little sentiment that I just need to add to another pecan pie background, especially for you. And we're going to add that to it. And of course, once again, since I'm adding to something that's got a dimension to it, being the softly simply or softly whatever that embossing folder was. And I'm just going to slide it right up there underneath that. I think that looks nice. And we're going to put that. And there we have it. My card is done. Now at some point I might want to go ahead and add some bling around there. You know, you've always got to add bling. And then of course on the inside, you know, I never like to leave my insides blank. So I used another one of the stamp sets, or one of the stamps in the set. And same here. I haven't decided on my sentiment yet. But that's our card for today. And hopefully for once I did make it fairly quick. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.